Hello and welcome back, everybody! This is ThorW, and we're continuing our journey through Pokemon Leafgreen. In our last episode, we went and took on the Cerulean Gym and defeated Misty in a relatively close battle, actually. It was a little bit of a nail-biter. And we've got a little more business here in Cerulean. Before we move on, first things first, if you come talk to this guy, hello there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Would you agree to a trade for my Jinx? Now, this is just something I wanted to show. If you want to get a Jinx in this game, you can get it from this old guy by trading a Poliwhirl. Unfortunately, we have no way of gaining a Poliwhirl right now. We're going to need an item later on, so we're just going to have to let that guy go. And as you can see, this guy's still blocking that house, so let's head up north and find our rival. Yo, ThorW, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon, yeah. Here, let me see what you caught. So, our rival shows up once more, and demands that we have a battle with him. So, as you can see, he now has 4 Pokemon available to him. So, his first Pokemon is going to be a Pidgeotto, level 17. Attacks are Tackle, Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. So, Static Shock should be able to take this on relatively well with the type advantage. We're going to Thunder Shock. And, wow, Pidgeotto, you've got some stats available to you. Oh, he Sand Attacked me. Well, you know, I think we're still going to be fine. Thunder Shock. I believe in the Thunder Shock. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get paralyzed by my ability? Oh, it's too bad for you, Pidgeotto. Alright. There we go. Pidgeotto's almost down. Quick Attack should connect. Yep, okay. That Sand Attack didn't do nearly enough work for him. Pidgeotto has fainted. And Static Shock grew a level to level 17. Nice. Gained a lot more speed and a couple more points in Special Attack. Alright, so he's going to swap out to Rattata, so I'm going to swap over to Leonardo here on my War Turtle. And we're going to war. Turtle. So, his next Pokemon, Rattata, level 15 with the attacks Tackle, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and it knows Hyper Fang, which is a little scary. Hyper Fang is a very, very strong move at this point. It's got a lot of power to it, but we criticaled his Rattata and crushed it under our feet. Very nice. Good job, Leonardo. You continue to be amazing. Alright, his next Pokemon is his starter, which is going to be level 18. In my case, it's Bulbasaur. For some reason, he didn't evolve it into an Ivysaur, or his Charmander, etc. He didn't evolve his starter. I don't know why, even though it's a high enough level. Anyway, this Bulbasaur has attacks Tackle, Growl, Leech Seed, and Vine Whip, so now it finally does have an ability that can take advantage of his typing, but we've got Mega Punch and Mega Kick at our disposal, so... Oh, so close. Wait, Sleep Powder? He's not supposed to know Sleep Powder. Since when does he know Sleep Powder? Well, now we're fast asleep, so, apparently there's some slight misinformation on the guide that I am using. So that's a thing that's happening. Oh, come on, Leonardo, just wake up, man. Just wake up. Man, if he was asleep, he would have woken up by now. Okay, is the Vine Whip going to end Leonardo's life? Yup, Leonardo has finally fallen in battle. Now, of course, we could have just easily swapped him out, but I wanted to see, I wanted to see my luck, test my luck, test my might. Alright, Static Shock, we're going to throw you in there. And Quick Attack should be enough to finish off Bulbasaur. Easy peasy. Unfortunate. That sleep effect really crushed us. And his final Pokemon is an Abra. A poor little Abra, level 16, with only one move. And that one move is Teleport, which does nothing in battle. So, Abra, I'm sorry, but you are nothing but a punching bag for whatever I sent out here. If I really wanted to, I could send out my level 4 Rattata, and my Rattata would win the fight with Abra. He does have ability synchronized, so that paralysis is a little annoying. This may make the fight take longer than it needs to, but at this point we are just going through the motions. Now, to be honest, Quick Attack might do more damage than, it's about the same as Thunder Shock. Oh god, the paralysis. 2 turns. 2 turns I was paralyzed. Yeah, teleport's not gonna do anything, buddy. Goodbye, Abra. Okay. And Static Shock should gain a little bit of free XP, another quarter of a level or so. Hey, take it easy! You won already! And yo, I'm shaking you down for 288 Poké-Dollars for 288? God, you're cheap. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Oh, hey, well, oh yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always plodding behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. The Fame Checker. A chatty gossip like you, that thing's perfect. I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Alright, this time I really am going to smell ya. Smell you later. Okay, as for the Fame Checker and what that does, it gives you some basic background information on the more prominent NPCs through Pokemon. And, so people like Professor Oak, the gym leaders, the Elite Four, and, etc., 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 and you can find extra information about them around, by clicking on, or talking to their gym sign, stuff like that. Here, let's give a quick example of what it's like. Bag, Fame Checker should be in here, right? Yep. Okay, so Fame Checker, let's check what we have on Misty. So, we got the Cerulean Side Gym, we've got Misty herself, because we beat her, and we can actually get more information by talking to some people around Cerulean City, and they'll give us a little more information. We know nothing about Daisy right now. So, that's basically the Fame Checker. It doesn't do a whole lot for us, but I guess it gives us some information. Now then, we're going to move on towards Nugget Bridge on Route 24. Alright, so Nugget Bridge connects us to Route 24. Now, on Nugget Bridge are lots of trainers. There are going to be many, many trainers. I believe from here to our destination, there's something around 15 to 20 trainers that we're going to be battling. So I figure what better time to go over the Pokemon that we're going to be able to find on Routes 24 and the subsequent Route 25 than right now while we're battling some nerds. So, first off, one of the new Pokemon that we can find is ODDISH and the ODDISH family. So ODDISH itself is a grass and poison type Pokemon with the ability Chlorophyll, so its speed is doubled during harsh sunlight. Its base stats are pretty darn low. I mean, it's relatively well-rounded across the board. It has actually a pretty decent special attack stat. It's not bad whatsoever. And it's usable. If you needed a grass-type Pokemon to face Misty, then going through this Nugget Bridge here, getting over to Route 24 and catching an ODDISH is pretty good. This one is exclusive to Fire Red, so there's that. When he evolves, it'll turn into GLOOM at level 21. GLOOM has a little bit better of a stat gain. It's not amazing. It gains, what, like 10 in each stat, maybe 20 in a couple. So it does get a little bit stronger. It's not a huge power increase, but at level 21, it's a little late in the game. However, once you've got GLOOM, you then have a split evolution. Yes, a split evolution, where you can evolve it into either a Vileplume with a Leaf Stone or a Bellossom with a Stun Stone. So if you choose to take the Leaf Stone and evolve GLOOM into a Vileplume, what you're going to get is a pretty good special attacker overall. The unfortunate part of this is that Vileplume's speed is pretty darn low, but the rest of its stats compensate for it pretty well, and it's able to take a hit pretty nicely. It does maintain its grass and poison typing for itself, allowing it to take that type advantage on moves like Sludge Bomb and whatnot, and it does learn a couple of decent moves towards the later life, like Petal Dance, which is pretty nice overall. Now, if you choose instead to take a Sunstone to your GLOOM, then you're going to get a Bellossom. Bellossom loses its poison typing for itself, but instead gains a little bit of a higher special defensive stat as opposed to its special attack stat. If you take a look at their stats between Gloom and Bellossom, they're actually extremely similar. The only real difference is the special attack and special defense kind of get swapped around. So if you're looking for the more defensive Pokemon, you take Bellossom. The more offensive one, you take Vileplume. Personally, I think Vileplume's better because you don't really learn the greatest of abilities throughout these evolutions to take advantage of the special defensive nature of it. And having that extra poison typing helps out if you want to be a little bit more offensive, which, if you guys have been paying attention to my playthrough so far, you know that I like a full-out offensive style. Now, if you're playing Leafgreen, then the Pokemon that you can find in the grass is Bellsprout and its family. Bellsprout is a grass and poison type Pokemon with the ability Chlorophyll. This sounds familiar. As you can see, they split these guys pretty nicely. Anyway, Bellsprout itself has very nice offensive stats. It has a very high attack and special attack, especially for the first evolution. This is a very nice set of stats for a Bellsprout. Unfortunately, yet again, this is a very slow Pokemon, so it does fall victim to anything that is special effective against it. Now, when it evolves at level 21, and turns into a Weepinbell, where it gains a little bit of a boost to its stats. Again, nothing significant coming around here. But once it is a Weepinbell, you can use a Leaf Stone to evolve it into its final form. Look, again, they split these Pokemon really well. And its final form is a Victreebel. Now, Victreebel itself is very strong. I think Victreebel is one of the best Grass-type Pokemon in this generation, easily. It's extremely powerful. It gains a very, very impressive attack stat, a very meaty special attack stat, some pretty good HP, and its speed isn't the worst in the world. It certainly outspeeds the Vileplume counterpart that you can get in Fire Red. Now, if I were to choose between these two, I'd personally think that the Victreebel is the better choice, but, you know, if you're playing Fire Red, you don't really have much of a choice, unfortunately. So, Victreebel, extremely good Grass-type Pokemon, and even has the special attack stat to back up the Poison typing. Again, the unfortunate part for these Pokemon, while they do have pretty good stats for being offensive, they don't get the best moves in the world, as Grass don't get the best moves overall. Poison, they've got a couple of better choices with the likes of Sludge Bomb, though. Moving on to the final new Pokemon that we can find. Oh me, oh my, this is the big one. The big one, Abra. We have a 15% chance of finding Abra, which our rival seems to have found one, and he's not wrong to want one. If you take a look at Abra's stats at its base level, it has horrible HP, terrible attack, disgustingly low defense, and then his special attack is insanely high, off the charts at 105 base at its first evolution, with a pretty decent special defense and a lot of speed. If you're looking for a special attack sweeper for your team, this is the family for you. Now, Abra itself has the options of coming with Synchronize, which will synchronize a burn, poison, or paralysis effect to your opponent, or Inner Focus, which prevents it from flinching. Personally, I think Synchronize is probably a little more useful in your playthrough. Now, because of its insanely good stats, when it evolves, you can imagine that its evolution Kadabra at level 16 is going to increase those stats even further. The HP, attack, and defense still stay extremely low, so he can't take a punch very well, but he can dish out a lot of pain with a 120 base special attack, and a 105 speed means he's probably going to be fast enough to get that hit off. Now, once you have Kadabra, you now have the only way to evolve it into Alakazam, unfortunately, is by trading. So if you don't have a friend to trade with, you're stuck with Kadabra. Now, Kadabra itself has rather good stats, But if you can trade it into an Alakazam, you now have one of the most powerful special sweepers in this generation on your team, by far. It gains a little bit more of a boost to its top 3 stats, the HP, the attack, and the defense, so it's going to be a little harder to take down. But the big thing is its special attack base score is 135 and its speed is 120. This guy is fast, and this guy deals some extreme damage. Alakazam is one of the most powerful Pokemon you can possibly have in Generation 1, and it's really great that you can get it so early. You can, at level 16, have an Alakazam on your team if you want it early. So, extremely good Pokemon to pick up. I can't sing its praises enough. I've played so many playthroughs with Alakazam. Such a good Pokemon, so amazing. Woo! I said a whole lot about these Pokemon families. Wow. Now then, that's all the new Pokemon that we can find, and we're still on Nugget Bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up everything for the rest of this fight. And by the way, guys, you don't have to just fight these guys all in a row. You can go back to the Pokemon Center if you need to, which you're probably going to see me do. Anyway, enjoy the music, guys. Enjoy the sounds or whatever I play. And I will see you guys right after I get done kicking the crap out of all of these many, many trainers. See you in a bit, guys. Alright, so we're at the end of Nugget Bridge now, guys. So we get up here. Congratulations, you've beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. I received a nugget from the mystery trainer. Thanks, man. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Would you like to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. Wait, I didn't say anything. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you cannot refuse. So, at the end of our Nugget adventure, we have this Rocket Grunt, whose great plan is, I guess, to bribe us with a gold nugget to join Team Rocket. Why would you give us the nugget if we didn't say yes? I don't understand. Anyway, this guy has 2 Pokemon. He has an Ekans, level 15, and a Zubat, level 15. So once again, we continue this trend of Team Rocket has extremely weak Pokemon for no reason, and it makes no sense. Wait, did he just wrap me and not get static? Oh, it's grody. But yeah, we're going to take care of this guy pretty easily. Static Shock's going to be able to, and we'll do this easily. Oh, on the topic of Static Shock and my team and everything, keep sending in any suggestions for names, guys. I'm liking the ones that I've seen so far, and unfortunately, we won't be able to change them till Lavender Town. But once we get to Lavender Town, we'll make a couple name changes because I've seen some good ones. And as for additions to my team, because I know you guys might be getting tired of seeing just Static Shock and Leonardo in the front lines. It's gonna be a little while longer before I get another Pokemon or 2 on my team, but trust me, once I get the next one, they're gonna fall in place pretty quickly overall. Also, I've had to do some deep soul searching on which Pokemon I want to use on my team, because I had a couple of ideas and a couple things didn't seem like they're not gonna pan out, so I've had to make a couple changes here and there from what I was going to use. For example, Alakazam was a possibility, but nah. With your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. Well, I'm not allowed. I'm sorry. My mom said not to do this. If we come up here, we see a little ball with TM45 Attract. If you guys want that, Attract will attract wild Pokemon to you, which is pretty nice. Anyway, here's the patch of grass over here where you can catch some Pokemon on Route 45. There's also a trainer here. I'll take care of him later. I don't feel like dealing with him right now. And now on Route 25, we have basically the same Pokemon to see. And once again, a gauntlet of trainers. So, cue the fast forward. Youngster Joey, say the thing about your Rattata. Say it! The A button, spam the A button. Hiker Knob? That's your name, Knob? What kind of a name is Knob? Who names their kid Knob? What the heck? Who named you Knob? What the heck? What's your Japanese name? Goro. Why didn't you just keep his name Goro? That's way better name than Knob. What the heck, English team? I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Well, shut up! Who's the cool guy now, Flint? Who's the cool guy now? I punched your Rattata's lights out and I kicked your Ekans to the curb. I even have really good one-liners. Why do you make me feel so inferior? Ah! Oh, by the way, TM43, secret power here. Be sure to pick that up. And with that, we are done with that gauntlet of trainers. What are you two nerds up to? This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. You tell me to get out of here? You tell me to leave? Nah. I came here alone. I'm leaving here as a couple. And not with her. I mean with you. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, yeah, this is Cerulean's date spot. Unfortunately, we have no one to bring with us, so we'll just stand longingly into the water at ourselves. And moving on, if we take a look at the mailbox, Sea Cottage. Bill lives here. Hey, we've heard a lot about Bill. Apparently, Bill's this really cool researcher dude. Bill? 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 Bill Nye, the science guy, where are you? Teleporter is displayed on the PC monitor. Bill? Hello? Hello, Bill, are you Lights in different colors are flashing up. Well, I guess he's not home. Hey, Clefairy, you know... Hiya, I'm a Pokemon! No, I'm not! Call me Bill! I'm a true blue Pokemaniac! It's talking Pokemon. Apparently, Clefairy is Bill. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So, how about it? Help me out here? Nah. No? Now, don't be so cold. Come on, you gotta help a guy in deep, deep trouble. What do you say, Chief? Please? Okay? Alright. Well, quit putting words in my mouth. Wait till I get inside the teleporter when I do go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Which apparently is just as simple as clicking a button. Initiated the teleporter cell separator. So apparently this guy is trying to learn how to teleport stuff and combine himself with Clefairy. A la The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum. Goldblum. And Bill is finally here. Hey, Bill. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? Well, that's a bummer. I gotta thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. And he gives us an SS ticket, which we're going to need. How very convenient. So, that cruise ship SS Anne is in Vermilion City. I hear there's a lot of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Okay, so yeah. He's just gonna repeat himself, and, let's see. There should be something here that actually gives us information on the EVs, I think. Maybe I have to leave and re-enter. Let's try leaving and re-entering. I'm pretty sure it gets displayed on the PC. Bill's favorite Pokemon list. Hey, there we go. Which Pokemon do you want to see? So we can get information on Eevee, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, the basic evolutions. All of the Gen 1 evolutions. With that, they are actually added to our Pokédex, so this is one of the best, easiest and early ways to get those to your Pokédex. And now we run all the way back. All the way back. And thus, we are done with Route 24 and 25, but we still have one piece of business left in Cerulean City. Just one more. As you can see, as you may have seen just barely, that cop has moved out of the way of that house, and I'd like to get a better look inside at what's been going on. Apparently there was some burglary. Some burglary. Yes, burglary. But anywhoozles, let's go look at the crime scene. Detective Thor on the case. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble. Well, you're just repeating yourself. Oh my god. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Very key use of words. Those miserable Rockets, look what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. It cost me a bundle. There are obvious signs of burglary here. I like that word, burglary. So we've got, let's see, obvious signs of burglary. There's a broken table leg, the chairs are disheveled, the cabinets are open, the plant's been knocked over. So much burglary. Books have been torn out, and even this has been opened. And there seem to be what look like, what are these, handprints? No, wait. Oh, okay, the investigative labs say they look kind of like Pokemon footprints leading to what appears to be a hole. Possibly a hole in the wall. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? I think we found the perpetrator. Apparently the police force in Cerulean is not very good because the rocket grunt that committed the crime is 2 feet outside of the house. He is literally in the backyard. Is it so hard to actually track him down? I guess so. Oh, karate chop. Ow, that karate chop hurt. Karate chop hurt a lot. Let's see if Slam does decent damage. About the same as a Thunder Shock. Not bad. Alright, so we're going to take care of this guy easily. So he has one more Pokemon for us to deal with, which is a Drowsy, I believe. Which we haven't seen one yet, so this is exciting. He's about to use Drowsy. No, Static Shock can handle this. Static Shock's got the Drowsy on lock. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're going to start with a Thunder Wave, though, specifically because I want to try and limit his moves a little bit. And he starts with Hypnosis, so his move limiter's a little bit stronger. Alright, we'll see if we can possibly wake up and fight this guy. If not, we're in a bad spot. But he's paralyzed while we're asleep, so this is an exciting battle. One side, Pikachu is sleeping. On the other side, Drowsy is unable to move. Oh, never mind. Hey, we woke up. Alright. So, if I recall, Drowsy probably has a slightly higher special defense than defense, so maybe I want to try using Slam on him. I want to slam him! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I slammed. Took him to the Slam Jam, and one more Thunder Shock, and Drowsy should be down for the count. Critical! Awesome. Awesome possum. Stop! I give up! I'll leave quietly! Just don't hit me. No, but I'm gonna rob you. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Yeah, TM 28. I better get moving. Bye! So apparently we just let him go. For some reason. And we get TM 28 dig out of it. And on top of that, we have opened up the only pathway out of Cerulean City. If you take a look at the boundaries of the town, there are hedges and fences and this tree. And there is no other way out of Cerulean than through this gentleman's house and his backyard. Which only has a doorway because someone broke it down. Weird. Cerulean City's weird. Anyway, with that, we are finally done with our business in Cerulean City. That was a lot of battling we just did. Cerulean, full of battles, a lot of fun, and we've gotten everything we can out of this city now. We will be heading and continuing our journey down towards Vermilion City on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody!